behind his teammate Todd Gilliland.
Seriously? You're gonna do us like that, Fox? And for the 9th time, I have to do a video criticizing how bad you guys are. Once again. Fine. Cue the intro. You know, it's just getting more to do. Like, how many times do I have to make a video to explain once and for all that NASCAR and Fox sucks? I think this is my 9th different video raging out against NASCAR and Fox for something stupid that they've done. Whether it's all the bloopers over the years, whether it was the commentary wars, whether it was doing the dumbest things to just NASCAR fans to promote UFC and college basketball and soccer, whether it's putting the Eldora truck race on a Yahoo-ish Fox network. I think it was the Fox Business Channel one time. I think it was Fox Business Channel. Oh yeah, because of a bull riding event followed by a repeat of UFC stuff. Very nice. And I was right, it was the Fox Business Network. So, alright. What stupid thing did Fox do this time? Well, Fall Martinsville truck race of 2019. We're coming down to a green, white, checkered. There's plenty of different implications that can come in. And then right before the green, the feed cuts out. Now, that's one thing. Stuff like that can happen at any point. But it's what they did afterward that was WTF. They go into visualized radio mode, putting up the logo and having Vince Welch commentate like this for the rest of the event. Everything's done. They get the problem fixed just in time for Todd Gilliland, who just won his first race finally after being raged out so many times. They show maybe 3 seconds of him doing his burnout. And then they ditch all that for a college football game between Oklahoma State and Iowa State. Which, by the way, congratulations, Oklahoma State and Iowa State, because now because of this, every Oklahoma State and Iowa State game for the rest of eternity is now going to be known as the Gilliland Bowl. And if you don't get the reference, look up the Heidi game. Oh, God. How many times do I have to explain that Fox does not prioritize NASCAR or any form of auto racing? All the stupid things they have done. Like, I'm not going to feature every single Fox video I've ever done because most of them are well documented, especially a couple in particular. But here's a snippet of all the things that has happened, one way or another, that has irked the fans, especially me, when it comes to NASCAR on Fox. The Phoenix Truck Race on November 8th, 2013. It's supposed to be a regular day. Get done with the setup for 30 minutes, get the pre-race stuff done, and let's go racing. So around 8 o'clock, Dad decides to put on the setup. And what does he see? College basketball! Really? Apparently
apparently there was a game, and I forgot what two teams it was, and personally, I don't care. It went into overtime, and apparently it took them 30 minutes to get 3 minutes off the clock. That's great. Shoot the ball, foul, free throw. Shoot the ball, foul, free throw. That crap. You know, the typical stuff that makes them go forever and ever and ever. Apparently them idiots at Fox Sports 1 doesn't know how to please their fans. Because they were constantly showing college basketball throughout that 30 minutes. That is bogus. This is one of the reasons why Fox Sports 1 has been dubbed Fox Sports Dud. I knew it since the announcement back in March of this year that this Fox Sports 1 thing would be a dud.
The other network has been superior since day one. This one I know is going to be a favorite because even the ESPN haters agree with this one. Fox is losing its touch with its fans as a whole. I know you NASCAR and ESPN haters ain't going to agree with this one either, but it's true. The Fox crew in the booth makes way more bloopers than anyone else associated with ESPN or TNT for that matter.
This is the Fox Network television thing for New York. Yay. Which we don't get, of course. And here's the truck race right here on both of these stations. What does my local Fox affiliate have? The Virginia Duke game. And in case you need evidence, there you go. I have to laugh. You're watching NASCAR racing at Kansas due to a long-running Braves versus Nationals game on Fox Sports 1 with right coverage until the MLB game concludes. Yeah! Couple problems here. Between that and a softball game preempting UFC repeats, that's nice. Guess what station is taking care of the NASCAR stuff right now? Fox News Channel? Hello?
Tonight, July 19th, 2017, one of the races everyone anticipates all year, the Eldora Truck Series race, and tonight you are going to watch it live at 9:30 on the Fox Business Network. Oh, let me go back to the original segment and show that this is the Fox Business Network. Now, why is one of the most popular truck races of the entire year on the Fox Business Network? Let's take a look. Why is it not on Fox Sports 1? Of course, soccer. The second quarterfinal? Come on, man. Okay, well, why is it not on Fox Sports 2? What? Bull riding and the UFC stuff. Oh yay, qualifying. But why are you bumping it to Fox Business Network for bull riding? UFC, I get, you're always prioritizing UFC. Fox Sports 2 is essentially the UFC network, with a few soccer and a few other things here and there. I remember a few years ago where I made a video countdowning my top 10 reasons why I preferred NASCAR on ESPN over NASCAR on Fox. And one of the things I said is that auto racing is not high on Fox's priority list. My point exactly.
And this still continues. And this still continues! Like, what exactly is the point of all this? And you know what? I'm about to embarrass Fox even further. I'm a part of the old guard, so surely if you are part of the old guard, you know about the commentary wars where everyone was raging out about Fox versus the non-Fox stations, and Fox was always the it thing because they thought they were always better. No, they're not. Even ESPN, at what everyone calls their worst, is way better than Fox. And here's the evidence for that. Because in 2007, the exact same thing happened to ESPN. The 2007 Food City 250, the fall Bristol, back then, Busch Series, now Xfinity race. This is what happened to them.
This thing's going to be a side-by-side race right to the very end. Leffler needs to just gather his... like you see in a lot of speedways. And look how much ground he pulls out. Leffler spins.
Casey Kane gets the win. Contact.
And hit nothing. You're good. Let it roll down the hill a little bit.
We apologize to those of you watching. We had a satellite feed issue, and we're going to give you the last 2 laps here once again. Final 2 laps. Great finish here. The 9 car of Casey Kane trying to hold off the 38 of Leffler and the 99 of Rudeman.
Casey Kane working the top groove, never giving up at all. He committed to the top of the racetrack. Leffler's got fresher tires, trying to make it work on the bottom. And Kane gets that big run off the corner and just pulls away from him right there.
And here he is, Leffler just giving it all he's got here off the bottom of the racetrack, trying to get up underneath. Can't make the pass.
And still going for it. He hasn't quit. He's on the bottom, still digging. He's got one more corner to go. Can he get it done? Rudeman's right on his tail. He gets him loose right there. Gets him a little bit aero loose. He picks it up. Runs out of room. Gets hit in the back from Rudeman. The 38 Leffler misses the wall and still finishes second backwards across the line. Heck of a race.
Jason Leffler finishing second backwards now from the 99 onboard camera.
These guys are just going for the checker flag. See, he gets in the throttle hard and just can't make the pass. Gets a tap from Rudeman.
So yeah, not only did Fox rage out against us in terms of the finish, but then they did this even more by just chopping us away for college football. College football. And keep in mind, this is the same network that years earlier did the inverse, made all the race fans who wanted to watch the Phoenix truck race sit there for 30 minutes and watch 3 minutes of college basketball. Dribble, dribble, foul, dribble, dribble, foul. I don't care. It's stupid, it was moronic, it was pathetic. And we missed, like, the first 20 or 30 laps of the Phoenix truck race as a result. And then NASCAR gets inversed on that. Like, Fox, why do you think we have all these other networks that show college football around these times? You got every single ESPN station known to man. You got all of their divisional networks and stuff, the Big Ten Network. You got the SEC Network. You got all these other stations for college football. You didn't need to cut off the NASCAR race for that. If you cannot beat ESPN at what everyone says was their worst, you have failed as a network. And I've been saying this for the longest time. The longest time. And now, finally, people are getting it. That's not just the commentary thing either. Because, yes, Vince Welch has been more horrible than usual, but you also gotta think he was not Fox's first choice. He was kind of forced into that position because of something else happening, which I don't want to discuss, because bad memories and all that stuff. But this one's not even on Vince. People making dumb jokes out there saying, oh, the feed cut off because Vince Welch was so horrible. No. It's just Fox overall sucks. And I've been saying this forever and ever. Fox has never been the superior network. And finally, people are getting it. I'm thankful for that. But at least 2 other YouTubian buddies has said their piece about this, so I'm just gonna divert all of this onto them. And ironically, it's combined with me, it's 3 of the elite 4 of the people Reddit chooses to hate, so that's even funnier. Because Reddit was even complaining about this from what I understand. Of course, who isn't? This is Fox once again showing they do not care about auto racing. Maybe that's the reason they killed off back then Speed Vision and then the Speed Channel in order to create their idiotic attempt at ESPN, which is going to be an epic failure, because ESPN is doing bad enough as it is. Because the reason they reached out against auto racing is because of people defending the inferior coverage that is Fox all the time, and NASCAR went with Fox. And TNT felt the exact same way. And now, Fox is being exposed once and for all as the inferior network they are, in terms of this. But what else can I say that hasn't been said already? At least, if you have that kind of problem, handle it the same way ESPN did back in 2007 when the exact same thing happened to them. Or at the very least, do something else ESPN did. I don't remember the year. I want to say it was 2010, but I cannot say that for sure. They had a race on ABC that ran long in prime time. And they were forced to diverge the last 6 to 12 laps of the race at Phoenix to ESPN2. And what show was coming on to have that happen? America's Funniest Home Videos. Okay. And it wasn't that big of a deal, but everyone made a stink of it. At least you got to see the end of the race. At least they made up for it in some way, shape, and form. Fox can't do that. They can't do that at all. And this is why ESPN reached out against basically all the forms of auto racing. Yeah, they got Formula 1, but it's the world feed. It's not ESPN's own. And this... Oh, man. I'm just ugged about this. In one way, it's funny because Fox is once again proving me right. And the longer this goes on, the more and more people start to realize that I've been right the entire time. But it's also sad because, yeah, NASCAR's not really in a good position in terms of all this, but you think Fox could try to make up for it, but they're not. They're flat out not. We're going to get to a point where NBC is going to have every form of auto racing, give or take MAV TV, if you guys have that network. And I had DirecTV for the longest time, and I know for a fact they have MAV TV. So if you have NBCSN and MAV TV, you're set for motorsports. So you're good on that. But anyway, what can I say that hasn't been said already? What can I say? This has been going on ever since I came on YouTube, and I came here in late 2011. Fox sucks. The end. Do we have that clear now? I know I've said it before in prior videos, but I'm going to say it again. Just keep proving me right, Fox. Just keep proving me right. This is Ultimate 23 Dragon. That's my final answer.